So I can't tell you how excited I am. I have seen every season of The Bachelor except for the very first season. I didn't really know about it. And then I met my wife, and my wife was like, "Oh, you should watch the show."
I don't think that's
your wife is the one.
that's
And
how
then she
it
makes me
happened.
watch it every single year.
I definitely don't think that's what happened, Eddie.
Totally. I love it. It might be the best show on TV. I'm not kidding. The and people are like, "Oh, you're a guy. What are you doing watching The Bachelor?" You don't understand. If you don't watch the show, The Bachelor is 20-some hot, beautiful, dramatic, crazy girls fighting for one guy. It's a guy's ultimate dream.
Yeah.
And then The Bachelorette is a beautiful, gorgeous woman picking the guy. So you always pretend like, oh, I'm the guy, and like, ooh, I wish he would pick me, and all that stuff. It's a great show. I told Thor about it. I made Thor start watching it, and it's now Thor's favorite show, to the point of where he gets giddy on Mondays getting ready to watch on ABC.
I do. I get very giddy. I do Instagram stories of it. There's multiple times throughout an episode where I pause it and talk to my girlfriend about what just happened and then play it again. Yeah. It's crazy.
Last year, we made Emily start watching it. Emily's all in now.
I'm a late comer.
Yes. Loser. But now you're all in. You're all in now.
I'm obsessed.
Yes.
I don't know what was going on in my life beforehand.
Nothing.
Wait.
And so this is a thrill to have maybe one of the most famous people ever from the Bachelor, Bachelorette world, Becca, who, I mean, your story, Becca, is one of the craziest of all time, with Ari picking you and then breaking up with you to go with the girl that he didn't choose. I mean, it was one of the wildest scenes ever, to the point of where everybody felt so much for you that they made you the Bachelorette, and your season was fantastic as well. So,
Thank you.
and now are you in San Diego now?
Yeah, well, up in Carlsbad, so very close by. So I'm going to come hang out with you guys.
Oh, done and done. Done and done. And so how's things going with you? How's life? Are you still with Garrett?
I am still with Garrett.
Wow.
Yes, he is currently sleeping in bed.
Oh, good for him.
But yeah,
Smart man.
life is good. We got a dog a couple months ago, so we're very domestic right now.
Okay.
Look at you guys.
I know, we're growing up.
And then everybody always asks, so when's the big day? Is it still in the works? Is it still planned?
Yeah,
Is that going to happen?
There's a serious rock on your finger.
Oh, I can't stop staring
yes.
at
I
it.
know.
Neil Lane?
Neil Lane.
Can you
No
stop,
big
Eddie?
deal.
I know everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Garrett always tries to take credit for this, and I'm like, look, you had all the help in the world.
Right.
You didn't pay
Yeah.
for the ring.
No.
You just basically had to pick out the one that was most shiny.
Right.
So, yeah, it's
Well, that's great. That's so awesome that you're around and in town now. So, Becca, there's a massive show coming here to San Diego, which I'm
Yes.
going to ask you about, and I'm going to also get your take on what we're doing tomorrow night at Dave & Buster's in
Yeah.
Mission Valley. But first, let's talk about this show, The Bachelor Live, which Thor and I were going to be front row. I can tell you that right now.
Well,
we cannot
if I can
wait.
get backstage, I would like that.
I might pull you guys up on stage.
Oh
Who
my
knows?
God! Stop it!
Done and done. Done and done.
And if anyone thinks that they're like joking,
I'm not.
they're not. They've
I'm not.
off the air been talking about this for months since they heard this was a thing. Like, how can we be involved?
Yeah.
We want to
I
be
want to
there.
get a group of guys together, call it a bachelor party, and then bring a bunch of guys
Oh
to
my
the show.
God, dude!
Right, I want
I'm
to.
going
I
to
wanna
join
do that.
you guys beforehand.
You'll have a blast.
Now, this is going to be really cool because it's a live version of The Bachelor with you and Ben Higgins, right?
Yes.
Ben, who might be, America's sweetheart.
Oh,
We
really?
love Ben.
Yeah.
We love Ben. We just want Ben to find love.
He's like, well, he did. He has a girlfriend.
Does he really?
Yeah, she's coming on tour with us.
Eddie's very
Yes.
excited.
That makes me so that warms my heart. It warms my heart.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
He's like a mini Chris Harrison in the making.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he into hosting and things like that now?
Ben, he's awesome. I mean, we've done some rehearsals right now, and he's just, I would not have said yes to doing this live show without him because he keeps me sane.
Okay.
He's just good with people and good at talking on the fly. And, with the show, since it is live, you never know what's going to happen.
Right. Yep.
And so he's like the calm presence that I feel like I'll be able to zone in on him and look at him and be like, okay, we got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going down Thursday, February 27th at the Civic Theater. And tell us what are we going to
what is it?
expect?
Yeah, what
I
is
have
it?
no idea.
So the best way, what I keep telling my friends and family, the best way to describe it is like the ultimate bachelor viewing party. So,
Okay.
Monday nights you have your glass of wine or your beer.
No, I
You
drink wine.
blame it on the wife, but I know all the guys out there get hooked, even
Come
if the
on.
wives are gone.
All day.
And you like when you're watching the show, you get invested in the situations that are happening and the contestants, and you have the people that you love and you hate. And so this is going to be a way for the audience to now interact with us and give their feedback. So you guys can scream at us, you can yell at us, like laugh with us, dance with us, everything. But all of the main highlights from the actual show that you see, like the group dates, the rose ceremonies, fantasy suites, even hometowns, you're going to see it all on stage in 2 hours.
Okay, I've always wanted to know what happens in those fantasy suites. So this will be good.
Is it just talking late night?
Hey,
just talking.
I don't kiss and tell, but it's gonna be, but it will be PG on stage. It's not going to be like the fantasy suite you're expecting.
Right. Damn it.
Yeah. So basically, our bachelor in each city will have 10 eligible, beautiful women.
This is just like Dario.
It's bachelor speed dating.
It's going to be so he's setting the tone for this.
Yes.
For San Diego.
Dario, you're ready, bro.
So we have to see how it goes. And
Absolutely.
hey, Dario, if it doesn't work out, maybe you can come on our stage.
Done and done.
No. We're hoping he finds love on his journey tomorrow night. It begins.
Well, now he's not. He's purposely not going to, so he can come on the Bachelor Live On Stage
that
show.
might be true.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, seriously.
Or the best idea ever.
True. Tickets are on sale right now at BroadwaySD.com. You can check it out. Before we get to Dario, I have to ask you your thoughts on the current situation in the season going on with Peter.
It just got real last episode, if you ask me.
We got
my
champagne
gosh.
stealing.
You guys.
Hannah Brown came back. Like, this is bananas. Becca, break it down.
I have watched Bachelor for so many years, and this is the first season where I'm legit questioning, like, sanity of these women. I just
this is the first season. What? Becca, you were in the house.
It just seems like extra this time around. You know, I felt like when I was living with all the girls on Aria's season, there really wasn't much drama. We were pretty tame compared to what I'm seeing now.
That was until the end.
The things that the girls are fighting over, like champagne, it's like just drink a bottle with
She brought
Peter
it from
and
Des
Hannah
Moines,
Ann. And she, if I was her, I would have said, I love champagne, so I would have just sat down and been like, okay, here's my bottle. I'm going to hang out with you guys and weasel my way in.
Yeah.
But it just seems like
you're
Peter
sane
can't
and
catch
really
a break.
nice. So these other girls
that's
are.
what she know of.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
You haven't seen me before coffee.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the thing about it is this season has already had a lot of craziness. Mm-hmm. The main thing that people are talking about, though, is former Bachelorette Hannah Brown coming back.
I can't take it.
How did you feel about that? Because that was wild.
So when you sign up for the show, you sign up for certain things that you have to say yes to. And so you always see the leads come back throughout each season. So I knew at some point she was definitely probably going to be there. I think emotions got the best of both of them, and it just got really messy. So I think what the producers wanted to happen clearly didn't happen. It did make for good TV.
Yeah.
So if I was on the producer side, I'd be like, damn, this is good.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know if I can swear or not.
Yeah.
But
You absolutely can.
but yeah, it got messy, but it messy in a good way for the show.
For the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm Peter, like, this is the weirdest, awkwardest situation ever.
He's all sort of in his head now, which
Yeah.
I think made it difficult for him. I think it was the point where he questioned, should he be the Bachelor?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, 3 months ago, right? Or 4 months ago, he's in love with this woman.
Yep.
And now he's the Bachelor. It's just hard to get over somebody that quickly. So even though he has all these women after him and then they want him, one girl's already fallen in love with him,
right?
Which is weird. But all this stuff's going on, but he's only thinking about Hannah.
How cute he is.
Yeah, how did you do it? Because you went from the Bachelor to the Bachelorette, and that was only a few months.
You literally had your heart smashed, and then you had to go and find love again.
Right. Well, and it's a weird world because everything happened so quickly. So on Peter's end, the feelings for Hannah developed so fast. It's like it's all sped up. And so once you're removed from that a little bit, I'm sure once he was home and away from the cameras and her, he had time to process it, which you realize, like, okay, yeah, I had feelings, but they're probably not like as crazy as I thought they were. And of course, like, if you have this cool thing looming in your potential future, like The Bachelor,
you want to do it.
You can get over things real quick.
Real quick. I totally get that. Now, tomorrow night, we are doing our version of The Bachelor. Dario The Bachelor is going to happen at Dave & Buster's in Mission Valley. The women are all signed up. Mm-hmm. They're all going to be coming out. They're going to be competing
Who
for
picks
Dario.
These women?
Now, they signed up on the website.
Okay.
We didn't have anything to do with it, so our promotions department sort of selected the gals and all that stuff.
The server was down for days. It was crazy.
Yeah, the internet broke.
The internet broke.
Trying to date this young Lothario here. So Dario, he's a young single man ready to find love, and we're doing everything out there just like the Bachelor Live, we're doing everything out there. Rose ceremonies, alone time. You got to win alone time with Dario. Fantasy suite, the whole thing.
Okay.
Now the fantasy suite, he's literally going to be inside like a video game.
I was going to say, where are you? Like, on a DDR stage or something?
Yeah, we're at David Buster's, so it's going to be interesting. Do you have any advice to Dario about being the Bachelor?
Wow.
No.
I think in the situation you're going to be thrown in, just have fun. Just go with the flow, because you will probably hear all sorts of crazy from these girls. They're going to win you over in the weirdest of ways. And so just have fun with it. And don't get distracted by shiny things. So if there's one girl who's, maybe gorgeous, but a dud, get to know the other girls.
Wow.
Be open.
No shiny things.
What are you looking for, Dario?
Unless she's great.
Yeah. What are you looking for in a lady?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking for something that makes her stand out from the rest.
Stand out? So big personality.
So a costume.
Oh, wait.
That
Show
could
up like a
work.
chicken suit or something like that?
Penguin suit.
No, it's like, the thing that I find the most attractive in a girl is confidence. So the fact that they already signed up, it means that they're confident, or they're standing up to their
taking a
peers or
risk.
something. They're taking a risk. So that's already a plus.
Whoa.
So from there, let's see what makes them special. Let's see what makes them different. What makes them stand out.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you had somebody come with a plate of chicken nuggets, would you give her the final rose right away?
Wait, chicken nuggets?
Because I would.
It all depends on the dip or the dressing.
What kind of dip are you?
Well, I'm not going to tell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to give it away.
Ladies,
I'm not
if you
going
were
to give it
listening,
away.
we have to figure it out tomorrow.
So, yeah, this is happening. Everybody's welcome to come out to watch the shenanigans tomorrow night at Dave & Buster's in Mission Valley.
Becca, how would Dario know if somebody's there for the right reasons or not the right
What a
reasons?
question.
How did you call somebody out?
question.
Thank you.
Well, for me personally, I could tell the guys who are into me and who wanted to get to know me, they'd ask me questions.
Yeah.
They, would give me that great eye contact. There were some guys who were more into like broing it up with each other and not asking me anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
they don't
Fame
care about
horse.
me.
You could
spot those guys, probably.
So you're going to probably have some girls who are going to be like zoned in on you, and you'll probably have some who are like taking pictures and meeting all the fans. So keep an eye out for that.
Oof.
Now, how do you feel about a kiss if that were to happen?
I mean, hey, go for it.
Okay.
You are a single man. Kiss all of them if you have to.
There you go.
You got to test them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like test driving a vehicle,
Exactly.
right?
You got to kiss a lot of toads. So
Yeah, that's
I'm not calling these women toads. but-
Now, when you would kiss some of the guys in your season, did you ever kiss somebody and go, oh no?
That's a really good
Oh, no.
question.
all the time.
Really?
Like,
What
there's
happened? Back kisses?
there's bad kissers.
Name names.
Let me just say that Listerine strips come in very handy.
Oh,
And so keep some on you, because if you need to stick some to the girls
Gotta have
too.
mints.
Yeah,
There
mints.
you
You
go.
need the mints.
Yes.
No, I mean, I had my handful of guys that I really liked. Like, of course, I loved being with Garrett, and I wanted to kiss him. There were some guys that I was like, oh, do I have to? Just don't.
Did you know fairly quickly? I know you went through the whole season. But
Yes.
Did you know fairly quickly, like, Garrett's the guy?
I knew my top 4 guys. Well, I wouldn't say 4. I would say my top 3 guys night 1.
Really? So you got,
wow.
these are the guys I want to
So-
get to know more.
Yeah, Jason, Blake, and Garrett, of course,
Aren't you
who I
so
ended
glad
up
you
with.
didn't pick Blake? That son of a...
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but look what's going on. Bachelor in Paradise and all that stuff.
Sneaking and geeking, man.
What's up with that guy?
Hey, we'll give a little tester for anyone coming to some of the shows. You might see Blake. At several.
What? Oh, this is crazy. Me and Thor will be there, no doubt about
100%.
it. Hopefully everybody shows up. This is going to be awesome. The Bachelor Live, Becca, Ben Higgins, who knows, maybe some more special guests.
If Dean shows up, I'll lose it.
Thursday,
I'll see what I can do.
February 27th. Like, noticing we haven't seen any guys or girls yet. We're just talking about the guys.
What the
I
dudes?
don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be all right.
Yeah, Debbie's all right.
Tickets are on sale now, BroadwaySD.com. And then, like I said, tomorrow night, Dario's going to be on his journey to find love.
I can't wait to hear
We're
more
testing
about
out your
this.
show tomorrow.
It's
You
gonna
need to
be
let me know
phenomenal.
how this goes.
Oh, we
I
will.
wish I could be there.
We will. Thank you, Becca. It was awesome having
Thank
you
you,
in.
guys.
And good luck with the show.
Thank you.